So since my last video, I've been trying to upgrade my team because a lot of people have actually gotten better teams than me. For example, some YouTubers you might recognize, Insight Plays, and I think Shizzle Pops as well. So I had to make some quick decisions. Is it worth it to sacrifice one of my secret pets to get better pets on my team? Now, if you didn't see, I actually traded a lot of my pets for shiny mythic game masters, as these were the best pets I could possibly get that weren't too expensive. And in total, I traded for about 7 of these pets. Now, obviously these pets are super overpowered, but they're not the best pets in the game. So if I wanted to get better pets, I was gonna need shiny secret pets, which to me were just gonna be way too overpriced. I would never be able to trade for them. But then I found a loophole, because if you didn't know, the cyber egg actually has a secret, which for some reason almost as many as this secret exists as the overlord. Over 20,000 of them exist, meaning the pet is ultimately almost worthless compared to other secrets in the game. So ultimately I decided it was worth it to try to trade for some shiny mech robots, which is a secret you can get from this egg. Now obviously from my egg count you can see I did not hatch it myself, but from trading I managed to finally get some better pets. Now at first I offered in this trade my elite challenger shiny Minarium, mythic chocolate bunny, and my shiny holy egg for his 2 shiny mech robots, but sadly he didn't really want that, so I had to swap it out for an Avernus, which I decided to also swap out my mythic chocolate bunny for another shiny Minarium. And in the end he was debating whether he should still do this trade or not, because shiny mech robots can get a good amount because people need them for bubbles. Now this was a pretty equal trade, as both our offers were about 3,000 value, and this was according to both bgsi.gg and bubblegumsimvalues.com. But in the end he decided to go with my offer because my pets are all limited and his are not, so that's how we got the trade. Let's go! I got a new team! Oh, look at those 2 shiny secrets. I mean, they're not limited, but still. Bro, that's so cool seeing in my inventory. Now, at the time, this was a pretty good trade, but in my opinion, I already knew this was going to be an L for me because my pet was limited and the pets I was trading for were definitely not. These pets were going to drop a ton, but it was a sacrifice I was willing to make. And now, as you can see with my new team, I do 468,000 bubbles per click, which is actually insane compared to what I was doing before, which was barely like 400,000. Now, as you can see, I have about 10 hours of infinity elixirs, which I've actually been running for like the past few days. And if you didn't hear, they nerfed the board game really hard. Like, I mean, if you go over here to one of these pieces, let me find them real quick. Before, when you stepped on these, it would give you the infinity elixir potion and put it into your inventory. But now it just gives you 1 instant elixir, meaning it instantly applies to your potions here, and it only lasts for 6 minutes. So yeah, it's like really bad. So right now, these infinity elixirs that I have running are going to be the last of the infinity elixirs I'm going to have for a long time, as if I go to my inventory, I have about 500 here that I can use, but I'm saving all of these for the next competitive event, as I'm going to definitely need them if I want to keep that #1 spot again. And I know a lot of people out there probably have more elixirs than me, but not all of them are actually trying to go for that like #1 spot. But yeah, this is my team now. I have 2 shiny mech robots with these insane stats, like 23,500 bubbles, like what the heck. And right now, these are what my pets look like, by the way. Honestly, I really like these shiny secrets. I mean, they're super rare, so I mean, I would have probably had to trade for one, but if I ever hatch one, that would be really crazy. But now I want to reveal my placement on the leaderboard, because if you haven't looked at it for a while, it has changed a lot, because now I am in the top 10. At last, I'm finally top 10, bro. I mean, I can't believe this. I mean, I don't even know how that's even possible, but I am. But yeah, if I go to my titles here and I equip this, it says #9 global bubbler. That is just crazy. And I want to go for top 5 because if you look, I'm only 40 billion away. And for all I know, if these guys don't have an infinity elixir like running for the next 10 hours, I actually might be able to catch up. Now, I won't actually know because I'm going to be AFKing for the whole night. But yeah, this is going to be insane. We've gotten so far on these leaderboards just with like barely spending any Robux. I barely trade. I only have 1 alt account, while some people have like 20 or something. Like some people have crazy amounts of alt accounts that are just running on this game. But yeah, I only have this 1 alt account and it only has 1 secret hash, which is the Overlord. So in my opinion, this is like some crazy progress I've made. Alright, so it's been about like 24 hours, I think. I'm not sure, I'll have to check. But I've been grinding this entire time. I haven't checked my placement yet, so I am going to show you guys that. But first, I want to show you guys a method of grinding that I've actually been using. Because before I would use the board game, I would just AFK it overnight. And I could get like tons of dice, I could get tons of dice keys, and especially tons of instant elixirs and just normal elixirs in my inventory. But the main issue is now that it's like super nerfed, you can't really do that anymore. So I've tried to find different ways of grinding, and this seems to be the best way. And normally you have to have some dice to start off with, but if I just press Shift plus L here and I can start bubbling, I'm just gonna try rolling. If you can see, there's already a infinity elixir spot over there, but although it only gives like 6 minutes of elixir, that's still really good. Oh my gosh, of course it went right past it. But yeah, that's why you really need to get these golden dice, and probably the best way of doing that is actually going over to the robot factory and doing this robot claw minigame. And I've already talked about this before. You just do the minigame, and what I basically just try to do is get as much golden dice as possible, and same for these keys here. It doesn't really look like there's actually any golden dice here, so probably best if I just leave and try to rejoin it. It looks like I got lucky here, 2 golden dice. But if you can do this minigame for like an hour or something, you can actually get a good amount of dice. And in total, I got 2 golden dice and some normal dice. Alright, so I mean, if you just do that minigame for a while, you can get golden dice, and that'll allow you to like land specifically on these like spots here, the infinity elixir spots. But yeah, let's go check out my placement because I want to see where I'm at. So it looks like I am number 8th right now, and it looks like I'm about 3 billion ahead. And even though this doesn't really seem like a big increase, it looks like I'm only about 30 billion away from 5th, which is really not that much compared to the 730 billion I have. So honestly, if I keep grinding, I might be able to get 5th place. I mean, top 5 in the world would just be the ultimate flex, and top 10 is already a pretty big flex. The thing is, I want to get a better team, and I was actually planning on trading my elite soul, which I actually have in my ult account right now, and the elite challenger, because I could trade those for pretty good stat pets. So the problem is nobody wants them, and every time I try trading them, they ask for like some crazy amounts of value for their pets. Yeah, it's really not worth trading them. I'm probably gonna keep them for a long time. The Avernus pet is having the same thing happen to it. It's worth like nothing now. Also, I want to thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers, because honestly, I don't even know how we hit it already. I mean, I started making videos 1 month ago, and we're already at 5,000. So yeah, thank you guys a ton. And who knows, maybe we'll make it to 10,000. And because we hit 5,000 subscribers, I've decided I'm actually making a Discord server, which you can join in the link of the description. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never made a Discord server before, but hopefully everything goes fine. But yeah, I'm gonna keep grinding for that top 5 spot, because that would be a crazy flex to have. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.